From rain to snow to a polar plunge, I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. Here's a look at our radar. As of 7:30 this morning, we have some returns showing up on radar. And actually, this is not reaching the ground, or at least most of it isn't. This is something called Virga, where it is actually snowing or raining, or we have a wintry mix, maybe 5,000 feet above our heads. But there's too much dry air at the surface for it actually to fall and reach us. So we can see a couple of flurries or even a sprinkle this morning. However, it's not going to bear any impacts to us. The main story is this cold front that's out over Pennsylvania and into Virginia. That is snowing, and snowing good, and that will expand in coverage throughout the day and bring us our rain and snow as we go into the PM commute and into the evening. Here's 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Starts as rain between 4 to 7 p.m. By 7 p.m., again, we are raining pretty much everywhere. Notice some snow that's starting to mix in here from the north and west, and it will change over to snow between 8 to 10 p.m. It's actually snowing pretty good. This is a moderate intensity snow that will actually fall. However, it's only going to be pretty short because we already have the back end here making its way out of Delaware and Pennsylvania. By 1 a.m. on Wednesday, we are dry, and we're looking for a coating to 1.5 inches of snow. My thoughts have not changed on that, so it's a minor event. It does struggle to accumulate on pavements a little bit initially, but look at our temperatures here for 4 a.m. Stowe Creek, 21 degrees, Fortescue, 23, Estelle Manor, 22, The Shore, Atlantic City, 24, 27 in Barnegat Light. We're going to have the concern for a flash freeze. So to get a flash freeze, you need 3 ingredients. Crashing temperatures, we have that to an extent. It's not falling into the low 20s, but it is falling pretty good here below freezing. We have stiff winds. You want light winds for a good flash freeze, and then you want it to drop below 32 quickly after precipitation ends, which it's doing because it is snowing as the rain ends and does transition over to snow and then fall below 32. So this isn't a flash freeze in a traditional sense. However, there are going to be slushy areas that do ice up overnight, and if left untreated, then we're talking about a slick commute for your Wednesday morning. Then as you go into Wednesday, we have our Arctic front that passes during the afternoon, and watch what happens. A brief shot of snow there. That was only in one frame. That's about 3 hours worth in the frame here, and we are anticipating a snow squall. Now, a snow squall acts very similarly to a thunderstorm in the sense that it's heavy, but it's brief. You can only see maybe an hour's worth of snow, but it's heavy snow and then goes away, and we're talking about potentially whiteout conditions. So we will pay attention to that for the afternoon on Wednesday. That is when I do believe that would happen if it does, and then we're going into the polar plunge. -15, that's our lowest wind chill throughout the period here, but look at the upper Midwest. -40 easily in Minnesota, -60s in that dark red that you see there in Minnesota, and into North Dakota, parts of South Dakota as well, even Chicago, -49 on the wind chill. That's frostbite in 5 minutes. For your morning here, temperatures will rise throughout the 20s, 30s, getting into the 40s by noon, flurry or sprinkle possible. Otherwise, it is a cloudy morning. We'll have a cloudy day here, maybe a few peaks of sunshine along the coast. It turns a little bit gusty here with winds from the southeast. We turn to the northwest late in the day, and as we go into tonight, again, flipping the northwesterly winds with that cold front to snow between 8 to 11 p.m., probably by 10 p.m., and then ends around midnight. Temperatures in the upper 20s, coating to 1.5 inches. Flash freeze will be possible. Will be some icy areas for your Wednesday morning commute, and then it stays icy because it stays at or below freezing during the day. We'll see morning sunshine. You'll want the winter weather gear. Very gusty here. I don't know if we're paying too much attention to this just yet, but winds do look very gusty in the 40s. Isolated power outages are in the realm of possibility. Snow squall possible between 12 to 5 p.m. Mainland 7-day forecast. Code blue in effect for all of South Jersey counties. Look at the lows Wednesday night, Thursday night in the single digits here. And we're talking about wind chills below 0 during this time as well. Wednesday, again, we have that shot of snow potentially. Mostly sunny on Thursday, only 20 degrees. That would break a record for the maximum, or excuse me, the minimum high temperature for the date, which is 22. 22 at the shore is what we're expecting. Cloudy day on Friday. We're going to watch for snow. I do believe it's dry right now at high pressure. Then we slowly warm up, and then we really warm up as we go into Monday. For the latest in South Jersey weather, we're talking about the code blue. We're talking about the snow tonight. We'll also talk about the snow squall. You can follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram at JoeMartWX, Twitter at ACPressMartucci, or at thepressafac.com/weather.